What began as a serendipitous brush with nostalgia curdled into an episode of profound awkwardness for Tori Spelling, the beloved actress whose life has been a whirlwind of Beverly Hills glamour and heartfelt revelations. En route to a wholesome trick-or-treating escapade with her children in sunny California, Tori stumbled upon an unexpected ghost from her past. Kim Kardashian, the scheme's empress and reality TV juggernaut whose empire spans beauty, business, and boundless influence. The encounter, recounted with raw vulnerability on Tori's podcast Misspelling, unfolded like a scene from a bittersweet dramedy, arms outstretched in hopeful embrace, only to be met by an unyielding barrier of security and unintended rejection. Tori, at 52, carries the torch of 90s nostalgia with grace, her roles in Beverly Hills, 90,210 etching her as the quintessential girl next door in a zip code of excess. Her friendship with Kim dates back to those heady days, forged in the crucibles of Hollywood parties and shared spotlights, when the Kardashians were rising meteors and Tori was navigating post-soap stardom. Imagining a reunion brimming with hugs and remember-whens, Tori's heart leaped at the sight. There, amid the autumnal bustle, was Kim, deep in conversation with a companion, her presence as magnetic as ever. Their eyes locked, or so Tori thought, igniting a flurry of emotions, excitement at reconnection after years adrift, a pang of longing for simpler times unmarred by life's relentless churn. In her podcast confessional, Tori dissected the moment with the precision of a storyteller unpacking a plot twist. "I'm like, oh, Kim sees I'm here, I know Kim's here, and I'm like, I haven't seen her in so long. God, it would be good to reconnect," she shared, her voice a tapestry of hope laced with hindsight's ache. The Scary Movie alum, known for her comedic timing, summoned that same spirit here, not in jest but in genuine outreach. Arms flung wide, hands waving like semaphore flags of friendship, she called out, "Kim!" It was a gesture pure and uncalculated, the kind reserved for old confidants who once swapped secrets over late-night calls or poolside chats. But reality, that capricious director, scripted a stark pivot. From the shadows of Kim's entourage emerged a bodyguard, materializing like a scene sentinel. With a swift, professional arm extended across Tori's path, he uttered the polite but firm rebuff. "Excuse me, I'm sorry, no." The block was physical, a human wall erected in the name of protocol, yet its emotional reverberations were seismic. Tori's narrative captures the visceral sting. "I felt so shamed. My heart dropped into my feet and I was like, I'm never saying hi to anyone again." In that instant, the actress, mother, podcaster, survivor of tabloid tempests, felt reduced to an outsider at her own life's premiere, the warmth of anticipation freezing into isolation's chill. Contextualizing this mishap requires peering into the chasms of fame's architecture. Kim, at 45, inhabits a stratosphere where boundaries are not suggestions but steel fortifications. Her days, a blur of boardrooms and billboards, demand layers of protection against the unpredictable tides of adoration and intrusion. The bodyguard's intervention, Tori graciously acknowledges, was duty fulfilled, a cog in the machine safeguarding a mogul whose every step invites scrutiny. Yet, from Tori's vantage, it was a blindside. Kim, oblivious to the call amid the din, gliding onward with her friend, leaving Tori suspended in a limbo of what-ifs. Did Kim sense the gesture? Would a wave have bridged the years? These questions linger unanswered, fueling the anecdote's poignant pull. Tori's life, a mosaic of resilience amid adversity, lends depth to this tale. Daughter of powerhouse producer Tori Spelling, she inherited privilege's double edge, spotlight's glow and its glare. Marriages, motherhood to 5, financial fiascos, and a public battle with postpartum struggles have sculpted her into a beacon of unfiltered candor. Misspelling, her podcast sanctuary, serves as confessional booth, where she unravels these threads with humor and heart. This story fits seamlessly, a microcosm of vulnerability in a world armored against it, where old bonds fray under fame's weight. Kim's trajectory, conversely, is ascent incarnate. From sex tape survivor to self-made billionaire, her Kardashian dynasty a masterclass in branding. Schemes revolutionized shapewear, her law studies signal intellectual ambition, yet her orbit's density, paparazzi swarms, fan frenzies, necessitates vigilant guardianship. Their shared history, rooted in aughts Hollywood, evokes a bygone era. Kim as stylist sidekick, Tori as established starlet, knights at the ivy yielding to empires apart. The aftershocks ripple into broader reflections on celebrity's solitude. For Tori, it was a reminder of faded intimacies, the ease of yesteryear eclipsed by protocols. "I would still remember it as one of my most awkward moments," she muses, transforming humiliation into wisdom. It underscores reconnection's fragility, how a shout across a street can echo unheard, leaving echoes of shame. Yet, in sharing, Tori alchemizes pain into relatability, inviting listeners to nod at their own rebuffs, be they social slights or deeper dismissals. Envisioning alternate endings yields catharsis. A turned head, a reciprocal wave, coffee catch-up dissecting divorces and dreams. Instead, it stands as cautionary poetry, approach with open arms but brace for closed doors. For fans, it's a window into the human beneath the headlines. Tori, unbowed, turning mortification into monologue. Kim, ensconced yet empathetic in absence. This encounter, though brief, encapsulates fame's paradox. Proximity breeds distance. As Tori trudged to trick-or-treat, candy buckets swinging, she carried not just humiliation but humility, a lesson in boundaries blindness. In podcast ether, it resonates, a thread in her tapestry of triumphs over trials, reminding us that even in Hollywood's haze, hearts hunger for hello, and sometimes, the arm that blocks is the one that protects us all from our own unguarded hopes.